Artificial intelligence is not the future anymore. It is present right now in almost every single household. We use it on a daily basis, despite of a lot of people are very scared of it. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about 10 jobs that are gonna be replaced by AI very soon. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Alena Goso, an entrepreneur, and I have a master's degree in engineering. So I do love technologies and I love incorporating it in my business and in my personal life. But before we start, please click like and subscribe button to avoid missing new videos. I'm so grateful to be able to live in this specific timeline, just because I do remember the time we didn't have internet, that we didn't have any cell phones, that we didn't have TV that had a remote control. And right now, I'm so grateful to be able to witness this huge jump in technology. I understand it is hard sometimes to keep up, but at the same time, it's mind-blowing how easy the life becomes when we use artificial intelligence in our daily life and in our business. Also, I do understand people that are used to do some kind of routine job. They can be scared just because very soon these jobs are going to be replaced by AI completely. There are a lot of jobs that do not exist anymore due to technology. For example, there was a job that a person had to light up the lights on the street physically. Can you believe that? And that was not too far ago. But again, the world changes, and there are 10 jobs that, in my opinion, are gonna be replaced very soon, either partially or completely. So, all right, let's go. So, number 1, supermarket cashiers. It's already happening, actually, and I witnessed it, and there are stores that are almost completely human-free. So, you walk into the store, you grab a cart, and you put everything into the cart. The cart weights it already automatically, and you just get out of the store with this cart, and all your purchases are gonna be deducted from your card. No people, no cashiers at all. You don't have to communicate with people, you don't have to stay in line. It was very fun to try it for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. It was really convenient for me. Those automated checkout systems, they're eliminating human error, they're saving my time, especially for introverted people like myself. That was mind-blowing. It's gonna be implemented everywhere very soon. Number 2, warehouse and assembly lines. Again, this is also the feature that already exists. About a year ago, I walked into Amazon Hub, where they give you the package with your purchase. If it's not delivered to your house, then you just come and pick it up. And it was completely humanless. It was like fully automated, all robotics, and it was so cool and mind-blowing. So I walked into the place, I scanned the code that I received on the email, and then there was plexiglass wall, so I could see everything through, and it was like huge warehouse with all the machinery, with all the robots, and I saw that my package was somewhere on the shelf and it got delivered by robots, and I just picked it up. So cool. I loved it so much. Again, saved my time, removed the human error, and plus on the warehouse and assembly lines, all the tedious work is going to be very much optimized and replaced by robots. Plus all this job on the warehouses and assembly line is going to be replaced by robots with very efficient ways. So all the shipping, all the packing, all this tedious work, or all the assembly lines of the cars is going to be fully replaced by robots, and this makes so much sense. For the business owner, you don't have to pay insurances, you don't have to pay salaries, you don't have to pay taxes on the people, you don't have to have the HR department. So there's so much savings on the business side, and on the customer side, you're saving time, you're saving the stress or like the hustle of the dealing with the human errors and so on. I really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to seeing it more often. Number 3, fast food workers. Again, this is very similar to warehouse and assembly line, just because if it's the same repetitive job over and over again, then it can be replaced by robots. It already exists in a McDonald's, in some of the McDonald's locations, where you just come and those like fully automated. There is only robots, there is no people. Again, it's very efficient, it's very convenient, and it saves time and money. What else would you need? Number 4, telemarketers. I actually was surprised to see that it still exists. So people still physically call or physically dial the numbers, because there's a lot of plugins and there's a lot of software that already dial numbers for you. You just dump a list of phone numbers and it dials for you, it leaves the messages. Or there's chatbots that communicate with the potential leads and customers. But this job still exists. I think it's on the last month of its existence, just because businesses that use telemarketers, they move to more modern ways of communicating with their potential leads or their customers. Number 5, customer service representatives. It's already partially replaced by chatbots and by automated messages. So when you go to almost every website, there's already a chatbot that tries to redistribute your questions. So is your question about orders? Is your question about shipping? Is your question about billing? Blah, blah. And then when it's out of the resources, yes, it gives you a physical person to resolve your issue. But most likely 90% of the chances you can find a way to resolve the issue with the actual chatbot. Number 6, retail salespeople. Again, AI-powered, AI-operated kiosks and recommendation systems. They already exist and it's very convenient. You don't have to talk to a person whether you have size or you don't have a size. There is a machine, you just scan the label and you see if your size exists, if it fits you. There is already a software for it. If like other colors are available, and you can check the price. People are not needed for that matter anymore. Again, it's a paradise for introverts. It replaces traditional salespeople in the retail stores completely. Number 7, data entry clerks. This is another position that surprised me a little bit, just because I haven't used it in a while. There's so many possibilities to use the AI-operated algorithms, plugins, and software. Let's say if you are a bookkeeper, you have the receipts from everywhere. So right now there is a possibility you take a picture of it, AI recognizes everything, categorizes everything and files it in the right position. It's amazing, it's very convenient, it's very life-saving. I hate this tedious job, and I absolutely admire that there is already a way to save the time, save the money, save the agony of doing it yourself or hiring people for this particular job, because there's still, again, a possibility of human error. You have to pay these people and you have to physically do some kind of work, so there's no need. It's already done on the background by AI-operated systems. Number 8, medical technicians. It's already here right now. About half a year ago, I went with my friend to emergency room and I witnessed with my own eyes that a woman was admitted and checked by a doctor remotely. So there was a machine brought to a person at the emergency room, and this person was communicating with the machine, and there was a real doctor behind, but this doctor was at his home or anywhere in the world, and that was mind-blowing. If you do some kind of scanning like MRIs or x-rays or something, it can be fully done by a robot, by artificial intelligence. It can fully interpreted by this machine and just given a doctor with the full research and full analysis. Again, it's easier, it's saving money, it can be done within minutes, versus right now sometimes when you go to ER it might take you hours to wait the results of your scans. If before it was controversial for me personally because I didn't know if I could trust a machine to perform some kind of even scanning on me, then right now I think it's even more efficient. It's a better way. This machine may be more thorough. Of course, you have to code it a lot, you have to train the machine, you have to input a lot of data in it, but once once it's done, you can just clone it and then it can be used anywhere, and it's so easier, it's so convenient, and it's going to be so much more affordable, especially for those areas that do not have access to high quality doctors or technicians. I admire that this is going to be done very, very soon. Number 9, financial or data analytics. So most of the analysis can already be done by AI. You don't have to have a financial analyst to interpret the simple data. So let's say your P&L or some kind of projection based on some kind of data. You don't have to have a physical person for it. Or if you have like massive data and you have to analyze it and you have to bring it up. And I remember this from my university time, where we had to read and interpret like thousands and thousands of pages of information. We had to put this together. We had to, do the graphs, and it was a nightmare. Right now, it can be done within minutes by artificial intelligence. This data is going to be absolutely, humanless, meaning there's no emotions. It just presents the data as is. Whether you like it or not, it's just gonna give you the result. I absolutely love it. And number 10, drivers. Again, this is not the future anymore. There's already humanless taxi drivers exist. I've seen it in the Bay Area, and I'm sure they're going to be very soon in almost all the cities. It's already in the last stage of the test drive. I believe within a month we're going to see the truck drivers being replaced completely by robots. And again, this is so much easier. If there's a driver that can work 24 hours without any rest, you don't have to have insurance, you don't have to have days off or paid time off, you don't have to pay salary, and it's gonna be so much efficient, and it's gonna deliver so much quicker without lesser possibility of any accidents because it doesn't fall asleep while it drives. Yes, this is the future. I feel really sorry to truck drivers just because this is a big business and there's a lot of drivers out there. I really feel sorry to taxi drivers. However, they've been struggling a lot already because there were taxis before, then there was Uber that almost completely dumped this business, and now Uber is gonna be replaced by robots. Isn't that amazing? I have witnessed it personally in my lifetime, that there was no taxi, then there was taxi with physical drivers, then there was Uber, and it was everywhere. And I could be an Uber driver. Right now, it's gonna be fully automated. Mind-blowing. I love it. Thank you for watching. Please put in the comments if you have any other ideas, what other jobs are going to be replaced soon by artificial intelligence. I would love to add it to my list. Let's discuss it in the comments. And until the next time, bye.